I am Joan of Arc. You have followed me from the humble fields of Domremy, through the bloody battles of Orléans and Patay, all the way to the coronation of Charles VII in Reims. You witnessed my rise, my capture, and the betrayal that brought me to this cold cell in Rouen. In the previous episode, you witnessed my final decision, the glorious relapse. I was coerced into signing a retraction, but how could I deny the voices from heaven that always guided me? I put my men's clothes back on, reaffirming my mission, and chose the cross. On that morning, fear was gone. Only the peace that surpasses the politics and cruelty of men remained. Bishop Cauchon, that inquisitor with an English soul, celebrated his final victory. He got what he wanted, a verdict of relapsed heretic. I begged for a cross, for a priest to confess my final sins. The church that condemned me, in its hypocrisy, denied even my last rites. The procession began. 1,000 English soldiers escorted me. 1,000 stares of hatred, fear, and sometimes a strange fascination pierced me as I walked toward the old market square. I was no longer the Pucelle de Orléans, the maid who won battles, but the lighted torch that would prove to God the abandonment of my king. On my way, Cauchon, in his last attempt at humiliation, shouted, "Woman, obstinate in your errors." But I looked him straight in the eye. "I appeal to God against you, Bishop. My body was yours, but my soul will always be God's. My voices came from him, and they guide me now." An English soldier, moved by the scene, broke his spear to fashion a small cross and placed it in my hands. Even my enemies sensed the truth. I was tied to the stake, high up on the pyre. The wood was soaked in oil so the flames would rise fast and be more intense. But I did not smell the scent of death. I smelled the aroma of glory. My confessor, Friar Isambard, wept below, shouting, "Joan, have faith!" I shouted back with all my strength as the flames licked my feet. "Jesus, my Jesus, hold the cross high so I can see him through the flames." The fire consumed me. The flames danced, and amidst the smoke, my final cry echoed across the entire square, a cry for the one whom King Charles VII abandoned. "Jesus! Jesus! Jesus!" My body is gone, but the fire did not extinguish my mission. It canonized me. The soul of a hero does not burn in mortal flames. My heart, inexplicably, remained intact among the ashes, a divine witness to my truth. They were forced to burn the rest of me again and throw my ashes into the river Seine, so there would be no relics. But I tell you, the king feared my name. Now he shall tremble before my eternal glory. The fire proved the truth. Watch the fire to understand the courage that overcomes death and injustice. Subscribe to the channel, rewatch the other episodes of my story, and prepare for the grand finale, Episode 10, The Judgment of God, the last of our series. Truth always triumphs in the end.